What's up, friend, and welcome back to another Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy standard video. And today we're going to have a look at a mono black deck list that almost won the most recent standard challenge. A lot of players have been thinking about ways to put Dark Confidant and Cecil in a mono black list, and our chef here, Poker's Wizard, succeeded very well, getting second place with a 7-2 record in the standard challenge, which is an incredibly competitive tournament. Lots of tier 1 deck lists, lots of Corey Seal cutters, so getting such a great record in that tournament is a fantastic showing. So let's have a look at the deck here, and as you can see, quite a lot is different. We're not seeing any demon shenanigans, no unholy annexes, and instead we see Gix Yawgmoth Breeder again. And there are so many ways for this deck list to draw cards. It's even a 21 land deck list, so pretty aggressive, and honestly, when I played it, I really enjoyed it. So Cecil Dark Knight, this is a new card we're working with, a 1 mana 2/3 with Death Touch, which is crazy. Like a 1 mana 2/3 creature with Death Touch already makes it one of the best like 1-drops I've seen in a very long time. Then we have Darkness, so whenever Cecil deals damage, you lose that much life. And if your life total is less than or equal to half your starting life total, you untap Cecil and you transform it. So Cecil is kind of a way for you to, at some point, make up for all that life that you've lost, which there's quite a lot of like self-life loss in this deck list, through Cecil, through Dark Confidant, through Gix's Yawgmoth Breeder. So being able to eventually flip Cecil and get yourself a 4/4 creature with lifelink and protect, where other attacking creatures get indestructible until the end of turn, is really awesome and great to look forward to. Like, this is probably the best Cecil deck that I've seen in a long time. So then, of course, we have Dark Confidant, also known as Bob, to some of you guys that are familiar with that lore. 2 mana 2/1. At the beginning of your upkeep, you reveal the top card of your library and put that card into your hand. You lose life equal to its mana value, which is also a big reason why the curve in this deck list is so incredibly low. We have 17 1-drops, 11 2-drops, because you kind of don't want to lose the game because Bob is making you lose too much life. You want to avoid that at all costs, but the deck list is built in a way that that's pretty possible. And of course, you have life gain possibilities with Cecil. But we're also playing 2 copies of Shoulder the Apocalypse, which will gain us 2 life every time we draw a card. It makes our opponent lose 2 life whenever they draw a card. And Gix Command can also give you a little bit of a burst of life gain if you go for the first option, where 2 1/1 counters are put onto one target creature, and it gets lifelink until the end of turn. So how else do we have a little bit more of aggression in here? Those 3 Tiny Bones are really interesting. Tiny Bones is a 1 mana 1/1 with Death Touch. A lot of Death Touch present in this deck list. Whenever Tiny Bones deals combat damage to a player, you may cast target non-land permanent card from that player's graveyard, and mana of any type can be spent to cast that spell. So Tiny Bones is a great way for you to take advantage of all the hand disruption, and there's 6 ways to disrupt the hand in the main in here, not even counting Deep Cavern Bats. We have 2 copies of Dreams of Steel and Oil and 4 Duresses. So Tiny Bones can really do some cool stuff there, stealing things out of your opponent's graveyard, especially combined with all the interaction in here too, with 4 copies of Cut Down, 4 Go for the Throats, and Tiny Bones having Death Touch makes it a great attacker, right? Like, nobody really wants to have a, you know, valuable blocker trade with Tiny Bones, but they'll be forced to do that sometimes. And in general, like, as a blocker, it's also like pretty great, as a 1/1 with Death Touch is going to be able to always trade, even if your opponent shoves a Monster's Rage on a creature, which is why the Death Touch cards in the deck list are so great against such strategies. But yeah, Tiny Bones, don't underestimate them, can steal some valuable stuff out of your opponent's graveyard. And then we have the Preacher of the Schism in here too, which is just all around a fantastic card. Also has a bit of life gain potential. I forgot to mention that with the vampire tokens. But yeah, you can just create a ton of vampires or draw a ton of cards to this guy, depending on whether or not you have more life than your opponent. And Gix Yawgmoth Breeder, like I said, almost like the unholy annex replacement in here. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, its controller may pay 1 life, and if they do, draw a card. So with Dark Confidant and Gix in here, and Preacher of the Schism, you have many ways to basically never run out of cards and flood the board with a ton of creatures and hopefully be good enough to win the game. And for me, it definitely was. I wish I could share my win rate with you guys because it was incredible, but Untapped is down as of recording this, so I can't show that. So you're just gonna have to take my word for it that the deck list works, and it is great. And it's honestly cool and refreshing to see a new version of mono black like this. We're not working with any demons, even though I do have a really cool mono black demon Arden deck list that I made, that I have some like cool games with. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see my new take on mono black demons. This is a new take on mono black aggro, so I hope you enjoy it. Let's dive right into the gameplay here, and don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, chat, let's do it. Let's do it. We got Bob. Or, Barbara? Barbara? Nice outfit, though. A lot of hand disruption. Barbarella. Babs. Yeah. Yeah, you also guys also liked Roberta. Yeah. That's a good one, too. A lot of hand hate. Yeah, so this deck list actually got second place in the recent challenge. So, very tempting, you know? A new take on Mono Black doing good in the tournament. You know we gotta check it out. You know we gotta check it out. Okay. Start off with, Dreams of Steel and Oil? Bum, bum, bum. Who said that? Can Invade Dreams exiles Demon Wall? Well, shit, they might. They might. Mono Black Mirror. The world is healing. Another Corey still in sight, just vibes. Just vibes. But I don't even think they're here, to be honest. I think they just dipped. I'll dance with my Moogle. So cute. Stabbing him. Right, is what I'm saying. The Moogle, the Liliana, or Professor Onyx. Jason going hard in the corner with the song. All right then. Yeah, I think Unholy Annex is definitely a lot scarier, so we'll get rid of that one. That's fine, because you know who lives? Bob. I wonder if they rips a creature off the top. Let's find out. No, duress. Okay. Alright, Bob is here. That's Aura, by the way, chilling on like a demon like that. Aura. Oof, we lost 3. That's okay, though. Gotta get yourself a demon deck list with both Dark Confident. What if you just make a mono black deck list where every card draws Dark Confidant, Snores, and Holy Annex, Preacher of the Schism, Speed Demon, yeah, Speed Demon. Just every card draws a card. Dark Star, yeah, Dark Star, that's also another good one. And then a little bit of a shoulder as a treat to make up for all death. Bob and the NX kills you. That's life. That's life. You know? You're describing my Speed Demon Commander deck. Hell yeah. Alright, let's see. Nice hit, Bob. Nice hit. Bonus is going to be cooking with some Soulstone Sanctuaries here because they are flooded to death. I'm sorry, homie. You know how that feels. Ooh, nice. Keep it going. Oh, this got second place in the challenge, so you can find it anywhere where like those MTGO results get posted, or I'll shove it on my Mox field eventually too. Weird. Let's see. What happens if we block it like that? A win. I'll take it. A win. Mono Black Mirror. I want Liliana. I want another Geeks command. Cutdown's usually not that good in a mono black mirror. Car seat can be gas. Tiny Bones is here. I guess I'll keep it. If you can find a third land, which fortunately we have. Holy shit. The curse is broken? No jinx? No jinx? I'm knocking on wood. Really hope that the curse is broken. It's about time. Yo, it's Bob. Bob is here. Okay. Right on time, Bob. Perfect timing. Now draw some gas. Perfect hit, Bob. GG's. That's a good Bob right there. Bob's behaving. Bob is behaving. Okay. Bob, hell yeah. Oof, that's really the energy that we're looking for, though. That's the energy we're looking for. It's kind of fucking unreal how every single card has, like, Death Touch. Well, not every single one of them. Like, nearly every single card has got fucking Death Touch. That's crazy. I almost want to, like, fit Tonberry into this deck, but Tonberry with the stun counter is so awkward. Alright, there we go. Ooh, I like the vibes of this hand. This hand looks good. This hand looks great. Hold on. I'm into it. Okay. Tina Mountain, potentially our greatest friends, red aggro, dot deck. Is that, but they haven't cast anything yet. So Bob is probably just gonna die to like a torch or some shit. Probably. Do 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 do. Or still like Corey. Bob, be nice. Bob. How the fuck could you do that to us, Bob? Nah, Bob rips the one off 5-drop in the deck. Like, how dare you, Bob? How dare you? Oh, nah. Bob, how dare you? You bitch. Dude. Cut Bob down. I gotta cut my own Bob? Nah. Dude. Bob. Anytime we play against Corey Steel, Bob starts misbehaving. I think Bob must be a Corey Steel cutter stand on the side or something, because this is not right. You're not slick, Bob. Wait, do I actually have to cut Bob, chat? I'm scared. Bob, don't. If you hit shoulder to your Bob, you're retired. You're out. If you hit shoulder to your Bob, it's over. I just want you to know. Okay, that's fine. I had to threaten Bob real quick because Bob was not locked in. I don't know what kind of shit my opponent's trying to do, but it involves Vivi and I'm not having it, so I'm just gonna hold the go for the throats. Fucking Bob, damn. They make VV large. Yeah, largest VV on the planet. Behave, Bob. Whenever I have Bob in play, it's really just like, careful, SpongeBob. Careful, careful. Careful, SpongeBob. SpongeBob, careful, 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 SpongeBob, careful. Okay, okay, good. Ooh, ooh, one away from drawing into Shelly, dude. Oh, Bob hurt us. We scared Bob. All right, Bob. Back on the team. Locked in again. Maybe we do kill it. Nah, nah, nah. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Yeah, Bob just needs to lock in. Bob, careful, SpongeBob, careful. I will cut you, Bob. I'm just letting you know. I will cut you. Okay. The price of greatness. Yeah. Yep, yep. Sure is true. Alright, VV must die. That's it, period. VV must die. Kill her. Him. Kill him! I mean, I know they can do something at like instant speed, but like... That's all though, right? Yeah. Oh my god, is Bob gonna kill us? No, there's no way. Okay. Thank you, Bob. Bob was locked in, but Bob's gonna go, like... No. Are they not able to activate? I think they might have needed to be in full control, or they forgot. I'm not sure. Something went wrong there, definitely. Alright, Bob in retirement. Yeah. Are we actually filigree Silex gamers? I mean, if not for this matchup, where, right? They burned Vivi on bulk up? Oh, is that what happened? Uh-oh. That's a one-lander. Okay. We gotta stop the Cory here. I guess we're stopping Rel. You can also stop Sleight of Hand, it's kind of tempting too. And then you try to like put the bat on the Rel, but... Stomped Cory with all the hate. You do have a fuckload of it, yeah. It's probably just gonna be cut down till Cecil. Cory Steel's high key more resilient and problematic than Fable. Speak your truth, like, speak your truth. If Fable was too strong for standard, Cory Steel definitely is. So anyways, that's a stock up. Kinda awkward. Yo, Stormcatch Mentor. Okay. That's an interesting one. I'll grab it. Gotta deny. Cecil. Cecil. I would like to get a way to like draw some cards here. Bob! Nah, Bob's on the bench. Bob's in timeout right now. Oh shit. You benched Bob after brought you Gix command. I fear I did. I fear I did. Anyways, you'd be like, oh, we're in a great spot here. No, Storm Chaser Stallion can bring back stock up. So, we're not in the clear. Damn, alright. Alright. I see you, Stormcatch Mentor. Yeah, stock up being brought back with Storm Chaser Stallion's crazy. Such value. It ties back to like the original card, basically. It's like a... I think it's one of like the most significant cards in MTG history with a nickname. Is that fair to say? Oh, hell yeah. Shelly can do it. So they're buying that stock up. Nasty. Or Witchstalker Frenzy. They buy back Witchstalker Frenzy. Yo, Bullet dodged, I guess. Well, I think so. I think Bullet dodged because stock up would have been probably a lot scarier for them to bring back anyway. Alright, I might as well just interact with everything that's possible. 2 players in top deck mode, even though they can still activate Storm Chaser to start making them a bunch of otters. That's not cute either, but, you know, it's fine. Land on the top. You hate to see it. 21 land mono black. Oh no, not the Storm Chaser. No! Oh man, fuck, it may be getting close to being over now. Oh no. When you think you're in the clear and you actually can breathe for a second, they just fucking rip the right cards on the top. This is because we could Bob. You think? Punished? Wow. We had good interaction, we just severely lacked pressure. No Preachers, no Carsees. One Shelly, but she died. One Cecil, but also got killed. So, bad vibes all around. Bob didn't like being benched. Nah, I get it, but... yeah, this is gonna get tricky. No lands, please. Big yikes, chat. Fell apart there. It all fell apart. Alright, I guess I want 4 Gixes after all. Tough. Okay, this looks good. Nice. Good hit there. Do we think they've drawn into another? Probably. Thoughtseize bug and all. Okay. Gotta come up with a way to get that Rel out of the hand. That'll do it. Parsi first, though. Parsi first. Alright, scary card number 1 has been found. Bad to get rid of the Rel. Yeah. Rage plus dive down is not cute. Also, why are they even playing dive down in the first place? Like a more budget version of Cory or something? Oh, I forgot. They're doing VV shenanigans. They're doing VV shenanigans. Game's gone on for 30 years. Yeah, I think I gotta hold my interaction. We gotta kill VV. Probably like bait out the dive down and then see if we can do something. So rage on VV, we're gonna hit with cut down. And then we're gonna hit him with the go for the throat, probably. And hopefully that does the trick. Everybody jump, VV. VV jumped. Did lose some life in the process, but who the fuck cares? Not me. Not me. I'm just, we have a lot of life gain here. And also don't have to worry about Bob getting us a Gix command. So we're doing better. We're doing better. VV curb stomped. It's the only appropriate response. Alright, got there, chat. Yo! That's also not cute. God, love the Cecil on turn 1. Here we go. Who is it? It's Cory Steele. I got a feeling. Oh, not yet. Dimir mid. Cecil's a new E-boy. Oh yeah, Cecil is definitely the new E-boy. That is a Knight of the Ebon Legion, for those who are not familiar with the long fucking list of card nicknames here on the channel. Knight of the Ebon Legion. My previous love of my life. I loved Knight of the Ebon Legion. It was one of my favorite one-drops like ever. Probably still is, I would say. Yeah, I'm just gonna go Gix. I'm drawing cards. The strength of the deck is just drawing a fuckload of, like, cards. I'm losing a lot of life quickly, but hey. Yeah, that card has my heart. I've been looking for, like, a good one-drop for so long, and Final Fantasy gave it to us, so, nice. I also wonder if perhaps you could play Cecil in, like, Lizards. I think you could. As another one-drop. Ooh. No, E-boy. Because it was Knight of the Ebon Legion. I should have stacked my triggers different again, shouldn't I? Oh well, whatever. I keep forgetting to stack my triggers right. What the Shelly? What the Shelly? What the Shelly? The Death Touch all allows us to attack really nicely, though. Hey, that was a good game! Ayo, ayo, ayo. Ayo. Yeah, we didn't give up. We didn't give up. We're still standing. We're still standing. I'm curious to see what their hand looks like here. That. I added the song to the playlist for y'all. Chet was vibing. Tried to Kugari self-mill? Yeah, I did. My YouTube channel if you want to see me try it. It was awesome. Ooh, that, I mean, that does need to die, but... yeah, it still needs to die. Yeah, we had a Golgari self-mill up on the YouTube channel. It's pretty good. Yeah, Geeks Command is a clutch card. It's especially so good in like the mid-range like mirror. Especially good against the mirror. They have so many like low toughness things. Gonna blow them out, especially if they dare curve into Shelly. Cut it down chain, dude. Cut down chain. Okay. I'm holding. I'm hoping they play shouldered out. Unless they know we have specifically Gix command, I think they will. Not sniping confirmed. Nice, 3 for 1. Bowser, thank you for the 16. Not sniping confirmed. Yeah, great one. I'm just holding here. They're gonna flash in the flatbed drowner. They might want to get rid of Bob, so we're just gonna have to go for throw the card. Save Bob. Okay. Wow. Crazy how you can actually play Magic the Gathering when your deck doesn't sabotage you every step of the way, and you can actually get a decent amount of land and creature spells while also being able to, you know, sometimes hit a good card at the top, sometimes your opponent doesn't have the perfect curve. Crazy when that things work out when you have the technology, huh? It can actually be quite a fun game at that time. Alright, GG's. Let's seems okay. The only card that I'm like, is like Tiny Bones. Like, I don't think we need 3 copies of Tiny Bones. But like I said, what better black 1-drop is there? You know? Cecil holding back the Swift Spear. Oh, we love to see it. What does the mythic percentage count up? Wait, does it count up? Yes, yes. You want to get to 100%, then you get into the numbers. Last ride. But I think you gain too much life in this deck sometimes for that to be like consistently good. If you're the level guy. Oh, I know who you're on about. I know who you're on about. Is that still legal? Steeper isn't bad. Is Yuna cracked? Yeah, Yuna is awesome. Probably one of the strongest cards from Final Fantasy. Yeah, it's strange. You're like more supposed to look at it as like a way to get to what percentage you need in order to get to the numbers kind of vibe. A Sleepy Hedronus on a Corey Steel Cutter deck. Ryan, let Karma do the rest, you know what I mean? I still need to do like a Pernation, like whatever it is, what is it, with that like Azorius mythic card for funsies. Toxic dot deck. I'm swinging bravely. Die. Yeah, I forget the name of it, like the bomb. If anybody watched the CGB Commander, Precon Commander, where I was part of, the worst possible commander show with the precons, the one that Talia got off my Tibalt's trickery, that thing. That thing. One of the craziest fucking moments ever. Ooh, count your days. Shelly's doing her best. Shelly, 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 Shelly. No, it's Azorius. Like, it's not Absolute Virtue, is it? Is it? I don't know. I have to look it up now. It is Absolute Virtue? Looking it up. Yeah, it is Absolute Virtue. It's this thing right here. This is the card I'm on about. You have protection from each of your opponents. And I'll be countered and it's got flying. And then if you have, is the card? I think so. I didn't type that right. Yeah. Target card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a hexproof counter on it and indestructible. It's a dumbass like combo of 2 cards. That, you know, once that happens, it's very hard for you to lose the game. Then you just gotta clutch it out. I still want to make that deck. We will probably do that still. Maybe tomorrow. Possibly tomorrow. Could be fun. For funsies. Shits and giggles, you know? You need an edict or something? Yeah. Anyways, Corey's still here. Fucking... Sorry, Bob. The vibes are just not right. Really wonder, like, how many hand disruption cards you want. Like, all of them? I think I'm okay with this. You could still die to commander damage? No? Because isn't that still creature damage? Or damage from creatures? That sounds like a lie, Ryan. I'm not a fucking expert on commander, like, specific rules, but... You can take damage from creatures, so how the fuck are you taking commander damage? I don't know, you might have been you might have been gaslit again. You might have been gaslit again, by, Oh no. Oh, are we gonna get Corey'd? Nope. Not yet. Not Ryan, always getting gaslit at the commander table. Oh no. No, Ryan, like I don't think they were on the right side of history with that one. I don't think so. Right, like it seems very simple. I think you just got lied to. Oh my god. Can't have shit. The angle shooting of it all in my casual game. Crazy. Okay, well both players have an incredible hand. Wonder if they just have as many lands as we do. Did I just board in a ton of counter spells? Yeah. It went from is that Corey to is that control? Oh my god, another land. Alright, Cecil. We know you're to go. You just have to keep going. It's all in on Cecil. Yeah, I personally wouldn't put Syncopate in my Corey deck either, but somebody heard them. Somebody heard them. Okay, Gix is good. Is Corey dead though? Or Cecil, I mean? Oh, Cecil's just bounced. That's fine. I don't care about any of that. Try me? Like, try me? We definitely can. Alright, yo. A Corey player not having it? The fuck? But oh my god, we're winning some games. Let's go. Big moment for me. The crash out was imminent. Duress. I'm gonna say show me those Corys. Oh, it's I see. It's Cage, but Absent based. Very based. Tiny Bones steal that Llanowar Elves challenge. Not that I can do anything with that, but go ahead and steal it. The Corey Bozo got clapped. Justice. Justice for all the times they clapped me. You know? Yeah, Fellows Cage is very, very, very based. Very nice. Very nice. Only the elite of the elite believe in the Felithar Revival of the Ancestors in the Cage deck. Just saying. Anyway, opponent's roping, don't know why. But we're hopefully setting up Bob and Dreams of Steel and Oil can hit that Overlord. That's the goal. Unless something changes. Like, it could also be that we want to steal Llanowar Elves from the graveyard. I don't know. I think most likely not, though. I think we just care about developing Bob, and yeah, that's also good. Alright, let's hit that Overlord. I love that Dreams of Steel and Oil. Oh my god, like, our opponents are getting a bit unlucky too, though. Wow. Not the constant nuts is crazy. They're not constantly curving out like maniacs. Yeah, that's a good hit still. Yeah, I'll play it. Yeah, they were too afraid of giving me the Llanowar Elves. Yeah, I was hoping to have a little bit more time with Bob, but, you know, it is what it is. Oof, they're also afraid of Cecil? Hold this for now. Keep him guessing. That's fine. Exhilarating game of Magic the Gathering. We're both on 15 life and we're already in top deck mode. What a mess. What a mess. Hold on a second. Give it a moment here. Make sure they're tapped. This is Lonely Fish. Alright, we have a 30% chance to Ripple Land, so gas should be happening soon. Please. "21 lands, by the way." Yeah, it's like a biblical flood right there. Kelly's good, though. Oh my god. Wow. They ripped some good cards there. They ripped some good cards there. I mean, I guess we keep that, but... we want to play my land out in case of Gix also hitting us a land. Oh my god, what a mess. This game is so close, dude. I need an answer for Overlords still. Tiny Bone scares the living shit out of them. That's a land. No. It's falling apart, I think. Man, we really flooded. We really flooded. It's wild. So that's GG's. I mean, we have one shot at maybe finding something. Easy. It's attendees. Yeah, but they are playing 24 lands. We're playing 21 in black aggro. It's a big difference, right? It's a big difference. Good game, though, like all things considered. They were a lot scarier of Tiny Bones than they should have been. But standard metagame challenge next week. Oh yeah, of course they would shove that during Magic on Vegas. And the fucking Pro Tour, why wouldn't they? Their like timing is immaculate as always. That makes a lot of sense, wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, maybe we'll do some more metagame challenge over the weekend. I wouldn't rule it out. We like to dabble into a little bit of a high risk, high reward pack moment. Perfect time for everybody to net deck the PT list. I really hope that they're trying to do some exciting stuff on the PT, but I kind of doubt it. Usually they just play it safe. I'm expecting a shitload of Corey. Pro players tend to have that, like, smart mentality of, like, just play the deck to beat, and then it kind of just results in everybody being on Corey, most likely. Surprised at how much interaction my opponent has for being a Selesnya Cage Jack. Alright, we're once again finding 7 lands on curve in a 21 land mono black list, which is just so weird. Very strange. Yes, Corey has won things, of course. But it's also just the consistency with which you do it, right? Like... Okay. Because it's also like when you're playing like in like the Pro Tour or something, right? Like obviously the goal is scoring high, and like if there's one deck that's very, very capable of getting top 8, it's Corey Steel. Maybe it doesn't end up like winning the whole thing, but it gets top 8, which is like ultimately a big part of the goal. And of course like consistent high results is what it's fantastic at. Like it's always going to have a positive win rate. Across the field it does incredible. So like you get your money back, or like you get like an invite for the next Pro Tour or something like that, which is realistically like the goal, you know? The consistency of that deck is insane. I think it's going to be difficult for pros to pass up on. Shout out to the Gix. You're going to die soon, but hey, you got us a preacher. Just hit it with the parting gust already. It's so consistent, it's crazy. And like the thing that we keep saying on the stream, and like obviously it bears repeating, is like it's just the more it lives, the more refined it gets, and it's just so unreasonably resilient to every piece of hate. It's just crazy. It's so resilient. That really is what like makes a deck unreal to me. Alright, we were cooking. Yeah, they were Felithor Cage, which is just so based. I love that deck list. You're not careful. Did I just get like the same hand twice? Am I tweaking? Feels like the exact same hand. I took a mulligan, but I didn't really mulligan. That was so weird. Anyway. Weird. Ooh, I like the value here. Didn't shuffle my deck right. No, clearly. Clearly. Alright, get him, Cecil. They always trade, I think. Yeah. Carsey. Good card. Dead card. Alright, let's start getting that value. Opponent loves giving us some fish. And you know what? I'll take it. I like fish. As creatures, not food. As friends. I don't like fish. Yeah, I don't like fish for food. No, I don't. Okay, here we go. Sushi? No, I don't fuck with it. Like, I know everybody loves it. It's just not for me. Alright, we got Bob. No. Draw those cards. Besties, draw those cards. Bob! Oh, we need to gain some life, though, at some point. Okay. That's a weird attack. Can only indicate one thing, right? Fucking split up. I think. Yeah. Split up. Oh, I guess the Preacher 6, but... 07 to Gix and Bob. That's a really valuable split up for the opponent there. Crazy. Grandma? Bruh. Grandma? We could draw cards at Fountain Port and the vampire tokens if you want to. Be careful of the Aven Interrupter though. Or I make fish. But I want to get the Preacher value, so no, I'm just gonna draw. Shelly! Shelly, my queen. Okay. Love it when your Preacher gets full value. Feels good, man. Anyway, the second I drop Shelly, Aven Interrupter is gonna try to counter it or whatever. Unless they're considering triple blocking this Preacher of the Schism. I think they're considering it. I honestly don't blame them because Preacher is drawing a fuckload of cards for me. So if they don't know what our hand looks like, it's obviously risky as hell, especially with 3 cards on hand, that somebody's gonna have a way to just get rid of one of those creatures, especially in black, and then it's GG's, but... yeah. Alright, we'll get a free Shelly next turn. Shelly to go. Yeah, no. Feeling that. Yeah, they've been playing real respectful for sure. A free shoulder. Bob, just on time. Go, Bob. Kind of shocked at the no blocks there, but I kind of get it. I think at this point they realize that they just need to high roll a Cage or an Elspeth to try and win the game. I get it. Let me draw. You got Bob in your draft. It's a sign. Yo. Bob enjoyers. Bob's legit getting us back into the numbers, you guys. Bob! Good hit. Okay. I was actually drafting yesterday a bit because I was angry at MTG Arena treating me so wrong. So I decided to turn some of my draft tokens into jammies. Started off with a pretty reasonably valuable, like, Dimir deck. Just Dimir good stuff. And then I forced Chocobos. I forced Chocobos, because As you do, you know? Or chocobos for my own entertainment value. Cut down would have never worked there because the 2 rabbits would have always put the land in the 5 power range, by the way. You were drafting a brew deck, you were going through it. I know, like, I know. I was so upset. I was so upset. It was crazy. Tired of Arena treating me like shit. Oh, a Gix command? What the hell? I'm gonna go ahead and counters and return 2 cards. We're gonna buff up the bat and we're gonna bring back Gix and Shelly. The value!